I want to talk about the community watching itself as out of concern as assistive technology. So, hey everyone, my name is Brian Zelip. It's great to be here. I'm a first-year MS student. For the past 2 years, I was a research analyst in the Community Informatics Research Lab. And now we've come to a moment that we've all been waiting for this evening. And that is cuwiki.net. This is a vibrant, community-wide, and free open software project. At its heart, cuWiki is about the democratic production of knowledge. What we're talking about here is making the cultural leap from information seeking to information creating. cuWiki is built on the local wiki software that was developed by the team responsible for daviswiki.org, which is widely regarded as a leader in community representation in cyberspace, based on the volume of local participation with the website on a daily basis. One of LocalWiki's major contributions is its geo-functionality. Pulling from openstreetmap.org, it allows for the encoding of rich spatial information. And here you can see things that have already been encoded on the map. Another major contribution of the software is its WYSIWYG editor. If someone has the digital literacy to compose an email message, they can post to the cuWiki. Also, all changes made to every page are remembered and can be reverted back to at any time. Furthermore, there are built-in analytics that come with the software, which keep track of fundamental measurables. We've recently also added Google Analytics to the site to learn how it's used by visitors. Building off of success and insight gained from another CI Lab project, eblackcu.net, which is a digital archive of Champaign-Urbana's African-American community, talk of a low-barrier community website began amongst the lab in around October 2011. A series of public meetings with members of different sectors of the community started that winter to begin planning cuWiki. We opened up a dialogue with the local wiki folks and eventually decided to use their tool. In March, we installed the software on a commercial server, and in April, local wiki co-founder Philip Newstrom gave a keynote talk at the CI Lab's annual conference, eChicago. Our small group of mostly non-university editors began adding content to the site. Starting this fall semester, cuWiki began to get major support from the Community Informatics course taught by lab co-director Professor Kate Williams. Here we see students collecting information at the farmers market in Urbana, and afterwards falling back to the previous computer lab at the Urbana Free Library, which has since been updated in a very hip way. It was the first major act of public outreach for cuWiki. Not only did pages get put up for local efforts that weren't previously on the web, but a couple vendors and performers liked the idea and put up pages about themselves. And here we see a cool bike ride. There is a growing amount of extracurricular activity around building cuWiki. One group recently rode bicycles from GSLIS to Tolono and documented a good number of major institutions on the way. The whole trip took about 24 miles, and we had some lunch and good cider at Curtis Orchard. There are other activities going on too. Other groups like the Community Informatics Club and self-organized groups of students are beginning to coordinate edit parties, meeting up with each other at local watering holes with Wi-Fi and contributing to this cyber commons. LocalWiki and its users certainly aren't the first folks to build community representation in cyberspace. Here are some classic earlier examples, including Plato here from Urbana-Champaign. This is a picture from community memory in Berkeley, California in the 70s. Here we have something dating back to the 70s as well, the French bulletin board system Minitel, and of course there was a flyer from 1994 from PrairieNet, an important precursor to cuWiki. But like other popular free open software projects, the platform itself includes a communication infrastructure that produces a global network of folks learning from and with each other from their own corner of the world. One recent advancement to the software was contributed by a group of Portuguese programmers who internationalized the code and made it easy to translate into any language. As of today, there are at least 5 out of around 50 projects using Local Wiki that aren't based in North America or Europe, including Antarctica. Who knew they had broadband in the South Pole? But they do. And this speaks to the cleverness. You should look this up on your own time to see how they did the mappings for this. The people who developed Local Wiki are very clever and versed. So we're off to a good start, but what's next for us? What should we prioritize to maximize the impact that CU Wiki can have on the culture of our community? One consensus by the Community Informatics course and others who are thinking seriously about this question is public outreach. Focusing on social networks, developing and providing digital literacy workshops around the skills involved with the CU Wiki are clearly what's coming up in the near future. So stay tuned and get in touch to get involved. Now, this may seem an intimidating way to end the talk, sort of just in time for Halloween. But this picture of Star Trek's Borg character is perhaps more aligned with New Year's. New Year's is a holiday recognized by the diversity that makes up GSLIS, especially including our Chinese scholars. Oh, I thought I had at least 15 more seconds left. Anyways, holler and get in touch and let's do this.
Produced by OCE Atlas Digital Media at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.